Good morning, Studio Tribe. I have decided to bring on board another more vibrant morning stretch for you. So this class will be a full body stretch, more awakening and really taking on the day, opening the body. It's beautiful and sunny, so I've placed myself in the sun. It is hard to look directly at the sun, but I won't be facing this way for the rest of the practice. So, it is what it is. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. If you have 2 blocks, maybe grab them. We tend to be a little stiffer in the morning hours, so just making your practice more accessible to you with blocks. I may or may not grab mine depending on what my body asks for throughout this practice. I may grab them just to show you options for yourself as well. So with that said, go ahead and unroll your yoga mat and bring on board any props you like to have for your practice and meet me in child's pose. All right, so we're going to bring the big toes to touch, the knees nice and wide, sit the hips back, and walk the palms forward, melting the chin and chest and forehead down. Connecting here to your breath, bringing on board that complete yogic breathing, awakening the lungs and the diaphragm. And gently bringing movement into your rib cage with your breath. If you've watched the Ujjayi Pranayama video, you can go ahead and begin to bring on board that Ujjayi sounding victorious breath, awakening your inner warrior to take on your day. Then inhale, look up towards your hands, and exhale, walk your hands over to your right. Reach through your left fingertips and sink down through your left hip and melt the body back down towards the right knee and ground, really opening up that left side body. And send that deep breath into the rib cage of the left side. One more full breath here. Next, inhale, look up towards your hands, and exhale, walk the hands all the way through over to the left, reaching through the right fingertips, sink through the right hip, melt the chin, chest, and head down. Send the breath now to the ribs on the right side. Bringing on that full, deep, complete breath. One more full breath here. And with an inhale, look up towards your hands, and exhale walks you through to center. Melt for a moment in center. And then with an inhale, bring yourself up to tabletop. The knees come directly under the hips. Belly button engages towards the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin and tailbone. Pull the chest through the biceps. Exhale, push into the floor, really round the nose to the tailbone. 3 more rounds here of cat-cow on your own. Bring yourself to a neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes. We're going to come into downward facing dog. So solidify the strength in the arms. Take a nice deep inhale. Your exhale draws your belly button towards your spine, lifts your tailbone high, reaches the knees up, and press the chin, or the chest rather, towards the thighs. Keep the knees deeply bent for now. Inhale back down onto the knees, all the way into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Pull the belly button in towards the spine as you push back to downward facing dog. 2 more times just like that. Drop the knees, inhale through cow. Exhale, cat. Into downward facing dog. Let's go 1 more. Inhale, drop the knees, reach up into cow. Exhale through cat. Into downward facing dog and hold. Here you may want to pedal out your legs, bend deeply into one knee as you sink the opposite heel down. Move with your breath, shift your weight from side to side. Begin to awaken the back of the legs and into the hips. And then inhale, look up towards your hands, and exhale, gently tiptoe, walk, step, or hop. Find your way to the front of the mat in a forward fold with knees bent. Drop the head. Shake the head out, yes and no. Root to rise, press into the feet, bring strength, awaken the legs, roll the vertebrae, roll the spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Squeeze the shoulders up into the ears, and then draw the shoulder blades together and down the back as you open your palms forward, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Palms come together. Exhale, fold as you bring the palms through the midline. Hinge at the hips. Find forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the palms to the shins. Strong spine, belly button pulls in. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back. Now would be a good time to grab your blocks if you have them nearby. Walk the left knee back just a little bit. Soften the toes of the left foot down. Sink into the weight of your right foot. Really push through the right foot as you push into the blocks or your thigh. Reach the chest open. Gently lift the chin. Drop the shoulders down out of the ears and broaden through the chest. Check in with your breath. One more deep breath here. Bring your hands to the floor or your blocks. Shift the hips back so that you're stacked on top of this left knee. Lift the toes. Lengthen through the spine. Draw the belly button in. Draw your right hip back and down and fold gently over your right leg. Inhale brings you forward. Set the blocks off to the side. Plant the palms, come up off the left knee. And with an exhale, pop the left foot forward to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Strong spine, belly button pulls in, shoulder blades are strong against the back. Exhale, fold as you step the right foot back. Soften the right knee down. Soften the toes down. Grab your blocks if you have them on board. Push into the blocks or your thighs as you broaden through the chest, opening the collarbones. Breathing into the front of that right hip. Gentle lift in the chest. Deep breathing. Then exhale, we'll plant the palms onto the blocks or the floor. Walk them back, stack over that right knee. Straighten the left leg as you draw the left hip back and down. Lift the toes. Elongate the spine as you gently fold over your left leg. One more deep breath here. And inhale brings you back forward. Set your blocks off to the side. Plant the palms, come up off the back knee, tucking the toes. We're going to step back, downward facing dog. Really feeling the earth beneath you as you push into your feet and your hands equally. Drawing the belly button in and up towards the spine. Chest melts towards your thighs. One more deep breath here. Inhale, gently lower the knees. Untuck the toes. Walk the hands back towards the knees as you sit onto your heels. Going to inhale, come to stand on the knees. Bring the arms up overhead into cactus arms. Push the hips forward. Reach the chest high. Open the elbows back. Inhale deeply. Exhale, send the hands behind you as your forehead comes down to the mat. Child's pose. Inhale. Sweep the arms up, come to stand on the knees, open up, cactus arms, push the hips forward, open through the chest, inhale deeply. Exhale, the arms come behind you, forehead comes to the mat. One more time, just like that. Inhale, come up, open, broaden. And this time as you exhale, sweep the arms behind you and interlace the fingers. Come onto the crown of your head as you reach. Oops, just kidding, let's not do that. My body won't do that this morning. So we're gonna come to stand on the knees again, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders open, and send the fist package back and down. Staying here for 3 breaths. One more deep breath here. Release the palms as you lower down. And then spending a moment here, if you're on your knees and you're uncomfortable, you can place a block between your ankles, send your sit bones onto the block and ground down. Close the eyes. Grow tall through the spine, a gentle tuck in the chin and a lift through the back of the neck. 3 deep breaths. Noticing your energy coursing through you. Next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, imagining gathering all the energy you can from the sun. And as you exhale, pull it down into your heart space. As you take a moment here to be grateful to have this day ahead of you. And give yourself a moment to thank yourself for showing up for some self-care this morning, as I thank you for practicing with me. Okay, go about your day full of zest. Have a great one.